Alrighty.
So this is the Combat Station. I'm your host, Ty Matthews, and today we have a special guest on, Austin the Star Killer Wourms. How you doing, mate?
Good, doing good, man. Glad to be here.
Now let's get right into it. So obviously in LFA recently you got a win over Chris Roteria. Now I want to ask, obviously at the beginning of your career you 3 losses, 2 wins, and now you're on a 3-fight win streak. How does it feel to get out of your losing ways and be on the streak?
It feels real good, man. Fighting, what I've learned through my fighting career is that most of it, if not all of it, is mental. So if your mental ain't right, you ain't gonna be right in there. So half my battle was my own mind defeating myself. So now I've kind of controlled my mental and I feel unstoppable. So things are good.
Now you got a round 1 submission. So I want to ask, how does it feel to get a submission so quick? And do you feel you're showing all your skills in the octagon?
That is one thing that is unfortunate about the quick finishes. I feel like I have not been able to showcase my striking at all because I keep getting put in a position to finish the fight, and I'm not gonna skip on that position. I'm gonna take it every time. So it's a iffy road. I'm sure as the competition differs, I'll be able to show my skills in other places. I feel like I've been set up with grappler versus grappler almost every fight. So to actually be able to fight a striker someday, that'll be great because I'm not going to be going for no takedowns. I'm going to be trying to strike him and turn that dude into a wrestler.
Now, do you plan to stick with the LFA going forward, or are you looking at bigger promotions?
It's all on the opportunity. You know what I mean? So like if I get like a call for a belt at a different promotion, like I've already gotten offers for like 155 titles. It's always good to have a feather like that in your cap. So I'd probably take one of those. LFA, I'd love to fight for them again. They're very well ran. It was just cool to be on. The exposure's nice. Anything bigger, I'm down for too. I know Bellator is going to be in Arizona too here soon, so I'd love to hit them up. But I'm open for whatever the opportunities. If they come, I'll take them. So,
do you feel you're going to need any more wins to get a big opportunity, or do you feel you're going to get called up soon?
Definitely, I feel like a UFC call up, I'm going to need a few more big wins unless there's like someone falls out, they need a short notice. I'm always ready, but for them to actually like me be on their radar, I'm gonna need some bigger wins, more like a knockout, something cool that gonna get my attention a little bit more than a submission.
Now I was going to ask you, did you watch Jake Paul Woodley 2 last night?
I did. We were cornering some of our fighters fought last night, and right after that we went to the after party and they're showing it there, so I got to catch it. And man, the first like 5 rounds were trash, but dude, he got hit hard as hell. I can't say it's fake or nothing like that. He got hit hard as hell and just went to sleep. So it is what it is. Gotta respect him a little bit, I guess.
Do you rate Jake Paul as a boxer, or do you think he's a bit overrated?
As a boxer, he's definitely overrated. Yeah, he hasn't fought a boxer yet, so it would hard to even rate him as a boxer. But he does good in there with people who don't box, for sure. I'd love to see him versus like an actual boxer. And if he beats an actual boxer, then yeah, he'll have my respect as a boxer for sure.
What did you think of the knockout?
It was clean. He set it up pretty cool. I mean, he made him drop his hands, went with that overhand, and the way that he just fell, he was out the whole time he fell, just face planted. It was pretty spectacular knockout. That's something I want to feel one day for sure. So,
do you feel that Woody should retire because he's talking about continuing his career after this? Do you feel he should just leave it?
I mean, if he's gonna fight other people who aren't fighters, then it would. I mean, do you? But like, make your money if you ain't getting hurt. But it looked like he got hurt that last fight for sure. If I was him, I'd probably retire.
I was gonna ask, did you catch the UFC as well?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Did you catch the UFC, Derek Lewis?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I did. I watched it like when I got home. I watched it on the app. It was pretty. It was pretty clean. It sucks because the other dude he fought, he had a bright future. I felt like he was real technical, real smooth. I love watching him fight. And then Derek just comes out there and puts the beast on him. It's wild.
Did you catch the co-main of Bilal and Stephen Thompson?
I didn't watch the whole fight, so no. I heard he was pretty dominant, but no, I didn't. I didn't watch the whole fight on that one. I watched mostly the finishes when I got home, and then I crashed out.
I was gonna ask something. Did you before there was obviously the big pay-per-view as well with Oliveira Poirier? What did you and
Oh
also
yeah.
Nunes Pena? Let's start with Nunes Pena. I was gonna ask, why do you think Nunes was the way she was in round 2, and who do you have in the rematch?
The rematch is going to be tricky. It all depends on how Nunez takes it. It was weird though because I put $50 on Pena for that fight. I had a feeling she just looked confident. She reminded me of me, and I was the underdog like that same weekend. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put $50 on this girl, and she did it. So I just felt like it was her underestimating her opponent, and Juliana just coming in there ready to fight, ready to go and bring the fight to her. No one's really done that to her in a while. They're all like scared of that power. But Pena just kept moving forward, hitting her with that jab. And she almost made her quit. I didn't feel like that choke was in all the way, but I'm not her, so I can't say.
And also the main event was Oliveira Poirier. Now obviously Poirier put it on in round 1, but after that Charles Oliveira came back. Do you think Oliveira, his next fight is apparently going to be Gaethje? Do you think he's going to be a dominant champ going forward, or do you think he's going to lose the belt anytime soon?
I think he's going to do very well versus Gaethje, judging how Khabib did versus Gaethje. I feel like Oliveira's going to have his way with him on the floor pretty much. But you never know. Gaethje's a wrestler at heart, so it could come back to him. You never know. But I feel like Oliveira, he's on fire right now. He looks good. I love that dude just because he has a similar story to what I feel like I was going through, like in the mental aspect. He was going through losses, and then he kind of turned it around, started hitting that win streak, and now he's unbeatable. So it's inspiring to me. I love watching him.
Now about your own career. Now when you were on that losing streak, what helped you get out of your ways of the 3 losses? What helped you get out of that and better yourself as a fighter?
Most of it is the people around you. You know what I mean? So like I had a coaching staff around me that wasn't there necessarily for my best interest. Now the people around me are focusing on me. So, you know what I mean? You just cut off some loose strings, some loose ties, and you feel a little bit lighter. You feel good. I just changed the people around me, changed my circle up, kept the ones that I should keep, and I let go of the ones I needed to, and things are better.
Now we're going to probably wrap up in a minute, but I was going to ask anything you want to say to your fans out there.
Thank you to everybody, my sponsors, Tattoos by Don, Millstone Cafe, Kingswood Family Chiropractic, Advanced Independence. We got Hair by Jesus, always hooking it up with the hair. Everybody who supports me, Team Star Killer, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Everybody who's been hitting me up about this recent win, thank you guys so much. All the fans, the fan mail, I see you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And when will we see you again, do you believe?
Hopefully beginning next year, I'll be ready, like January, February. I've already been offered like a title shot for rough MMA, so if I'll get a belt for that, I might take that one. If nothing else comes that sounds better, we'll see. But hopefully sooner than later, for sure.
Well, Chris, it's been a pleasure having you on here.
Austin.
And thank you for your time.
For sure. Pleasure.
This has been the Combat Station, and we are out.